On a story that we've been covering for over a year. It stems from a property dispute between neighbors in Yoder, about an hour east of the Springs. El Paso County officials tell 11 News they are trying to resolve an easement dispute after ranch owners put up this gate on the screen behind me.
Several neighbors of Nicole and Courtney Mallory have reached out to our newsroom about this gate, saying the Mallorys are blocking access in and out of their property, the 7R Ranch. 11 News reporter Jared Dean is joining us in studio. And Jared, you spoke with both the Mallorys and their neighbors.
Yeah, Adam and Lindsay, according to the website for Freedom Acres Ranch, the ranch the Mallorys own, they bought the land in 2020. They tell me since then they've been facing harassment from their neighbors, but neighbors tell me it's the Mallorys who have taken issue and are causing problems for their livelihood.
They started trying to stop us from moving the cattle across. Before I came here, they've moved them here to the summer pasture every year for 50 years.
Ralph Lewis is the manager at 7R Ranch. He owns cattle and tells me he uses this easement between properties when the other access point is unusable. He says with the recent snowstorm a few weeks ago, he couldn't access it, and when he tried to get to his cattle, the gate was locked. I spoke with Nicole and C.W. Mallory. They tell me they put the gate up to keep their cows from going on the road, but say they never locked it. When I visited the property, the gate was unlocked.
I'm using all methods and whatever I have in my arsenal to practice preventative measures. So I see that as one. It is just a gate. There's no lock impeding anybody from leaving or going to and from wherever they're going.
When I went to speak with neighbors who reached out to us, the Mallorys came out of their truck, which was parked nearby, and approached the group. The two sides then began shouting and making accusations at each other. According to previous reporting by 11 News, there have been several hostile interactions between the Mallorys and their neighbors. C.W. Mallory was charged with stalking more than a year ago after an apparent dispute with one neighbor. Those charges were later dropped. I reached out to the El Paso County Sheriff's Office about this, and they provided me with a statement saying they were aware of the ongoing situation and are looking into it, adding in part, quote, he, the sheriff, has engaged several relevant county partners to assist in researching and determining the most appropriate resolution to the property line dispute. This includes the Office of the County Attorney, the County Assessor, the County Surveyor, and the Board of County Commissioners. I went to the easement that's been the source of this conflict and found there was snow piled up just past the gate to the Mallorys' property. Mallorys and neighbors confirmed with me off camera the Mallorys put that snow pile there. When I walked in the snow myself, I found only an inch or two remained after the storm.
This was our first time out the gate yesterday. We were dealing with about, 3-4 feet of snow drift.
Lewis says he tried to get to his cattle through the easement, but was blocked by the gate, and his cattle went without food for days.
I can't get through there, so I came around this way, and they put a gate up so I couldn't get to the cattle.
The Mallorys tell me they have been harassed by their neighbors since they moved in, adding this has been an issue of race. Lewis tells me the issue is with the Mallorys doing things like filming, shouting at people passing by, calling the police, and more. We're waiting to hear more from the Sheriff's Office about a possible resolution. We'll report on any solutions going forward. Back to you.
All right, Jared, thanks for the update tonight.